This has been the same situation since we've taken over at Bumprom, bottom of the league and time running out. We hadn't been mathematically relegated yet, but realistically, survival just is not on the cards. And another problem on top of this, because the league below isn't loaded into the database, relegation wouldn't just end the season, it would end the job completely. So the objective for me changed. If we couldn't save the club, at least I wanted to do better than the previous manager's total points tally of 5 in 17 games since we taken over. We were also given 17 games to try and prove we could do just a little bit better. As you can see, we have already gained 4 points from our games, with only 1 or 2 more to get. Let's play for personal pride rather than for safety. So, let's get into it. The first match set the tone immediately. We needed results, but the gap in quality was obvious. And things only got worse when a reckless tackle left us with only 10 men for the rest of the game. The game just totally got away from us. A heavy defeat and not the best start to this run of games. The next game wasn't much easier, but this time at least we showed a little more fight. Defensively though, we kept making things way too easy for the opposition. A late goal gave us something to hold on to, even if it came too late to change the result. Another loss, and relegation was looming. By this point, we already knew what was coming, but there was still a chance, however small. And moments like this really just summed up our entire time at Bumprom. We never stopped trying, but it wasn't enough. That result confirms it. Bumprom are relegated, and with no league below in the database, the job was effectively over. But for some reason, the sack did not come instantly, and with our own personal goal left to achieve, we move on. Because who knows what could be waiting just around the corner. And then this arrived. Manager of the Year for last season for what we did with Leopoli. Yeah, we'll take it. With relegation confirmed, the pressure disappeared, but the performances still needed to improve. We started well, but unfortunately the same defensive problems kept returning. And once again, too many small mistakes made all the difference. Another defeat, but now we can simply focus on finishing the season with our heads held high. With relegation confirmed, the only thing left to play for was our personal goal. And this game couldn't have started much better. But of course, it was never going to be that easy. But for at least one time in our Bumprom career, we didn't collapse after a setback. Which, after we did finally win this game, gave us something. That win pushed us past the previous manager's points total, meaning the personal objective was complete. Relegation couldn't be avoided and the future is still uncertain, but the players had something to show for their efforts. With 4 games left still to play, the season wasn't over just yet and we can begin looking to the future. If you made it this far and if you enjoyed the video, please consider a subscribe to continue following us on our journey to see how this all turns out. And until next time, thank you and bye bye.